This is not financial advice.
What up, Uplanders and newcomers alike? We're going to check out Hyde Park. I've spoken about them a lot, but let's go check out, since they got a lot going on with the structures. We'll see how it's built out. You got like the apartment building. I guess you can build that. It must be like a special. I'll have to check that out, that building. I've seen that the last time. I might have a few properties I could throw that on. Let's check it out. A lot of this stuff, like they're probably worried about a lot of this. I don't know if a lot of these people are active, but it is a lot of property, so I feel like there's a lot of small properties, which makes it different. Do they tip over to the corner like this? Hold on. Oh, I don't understand how. Oh, the line stops there. Okay. Well, I thought it was like going into Westchester. A lot of micros. These are all facing the wrong way. Who did this? It's a vet, and they messed up that. With the arcade, it makes sense, even though this property is probably further street. But he probably should have pushed it off to the side, because he probably could have got another. He probably could have got a house or something, or maybe he's deciding to put like a micro house on either side or something like that. But it could fit a lot more than that. Some apartment buildings. I mean, you could fit probably 2 apartment buildings here. I don't know. I probably would stick it over to the side a little more, but you could probably fit. And then you got a lot of these luxury, like mansion things. Let me just make sure I'm still staying in the confines. Yeah, it's down here. Looks like we got, that's dining. I think this is a barber shop. Movie theater. I like that they got a little design around that. That's neat. What else? They got this is a school. I seen them putting this up on one of their videos. Wonder how long it got. Let's just take a look. Oh, they're really close. They're almost done. That's good. I really don't think they should, like, honestly do another school. I think that makes sense to just do one for now, because you don't know if there's going to be colleges and stuff coming. Let's see. Now on this, like, I made the same kind of mistake. Like, now you could definitely fit 2 apartment buildings there. I don't know if you want to, like, change that. These are all built up. I do like these golden ornaments that go on the houses. Stops there. Looks like, I don't know what's being built there. It looks like a regular house. That might be a good place for a firehouse, though. Showroom over here. Some football legits. I wonder if, like, SC or Scotty Boom, I don't know if he's an active player, but that looks like a good place to maybe put the middle school or college or something. It looks like a good space. The college might be super big, though. I'm guessing it's going to be huge. Over here, it's really built up. This is the factory that SC says he wants to get taken down, because he says he wants to put some stuff here. It was something that was mistakenly done somehow. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember the story, but something happened with that. Oh, you got this. Oh, this is the one that KO was talking about, I think. I think he said he had it up for $1 million. Now he's putting it for $1,270,000. It is a questionable property to grab for the node, like, because I don't know, it's a pretty big one. So he's really gonna have to think about it. Let's check the thing here, 5939. I have the thing pulled up here. Let's change this to UpX and see what he is selling this at markup wise. Let's do right here. Oh, 300%. I think he said before it was like a little less than that. I think he said $1 million he had it for, but now he has it for $1 million. That's significant. I don't know. That's a rough one. Like, he's probably gonna end up pulling the trigger anyway. I really don't know. Like, honestly, this guy, I don't know what the like. I mean, I guess he's not asking too much more. And considering his net worth, I can kind of understand where he's coming from. He wants to just have a come up. I don't know. It's a rough one, but I can understand why the guys will want to get this one for their node because it's so big. I wouldn't put another elementary school here though. Honestly, guys, like if you're watching this video, I would hold off. Like put a middle school or something, save it for something else. See if they actually come out because they probably will. You got a park here. I don't know how mayors are going to work. Maybe if one of the guys wins the mayor, they could put the park there. They got another elementary over here. I don't know if that's the one that was being sold. Maybe I'm mixing them up. I know it was one of the elementary schools. Let me just double check them on the confines. And before we leave the thing, we're gonna have to check and see. I know they ended up scoring the guy that won the sunflower. I'm pretty sure KO or SC gave him a property for basically mint price in the node to like get in, which was a good deal for them. I think is this it? No, that's a fire station. That's a good place for a fire station though. It's a big property though. I don't know if you could put something else there or something. I don't know. You got a bank for sale. That's a little too much. You're asking too much. But it is like, I don't know, it's kind of funny with things like that because it's like a landmark too. So it has some type of extra value, I feel like. That's kind of the way it's always been in Upland. Oh, what do you got going on over here? I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that a showroom? Might be a showroom. I think it might be a showroom. I'm not sure where the sunflower thing is. They do have a Discord. I could check that, but it's probably in the general area of their main area. Like this is their showroom. We can go check out some of their stuff. They have a punching bag. Well, that's I guess the gold ones are expensive. I guess they're rare. Again, then I have silver one for 8. Red ones, a little less. Arena's $5. They got some Samurai Aquatics. I'm pretty sure this is Ben 68 stuff. The ninjas are a good price, like $1 for that. But yeah, the mint number is high. I'll have to I did end up just doing something. I'll show you in a second after. I'm gonna try to find. They have ones with candy canes reserved. They got some nice stuff though. They have some nice assets. I don't know what my favorite ones are right now. I really like what Chatsworth did with their robots. But I might be being a little biased, I don't know. I'm not I have one property in Chatsworth, so I'm not being super biased, but I don't know if it's just because I think robots are cool or something. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever own a robot in real life though, but I don't know. Let's see. Can't really find this sunflower thing. I do know it's in here somewhere and it's being built. I just don't remember the exact address. I feel like it would be in our main area though. Oh, they have the Hyde Park Church. I'm weird. I'm I collect churches. I don't know why, and temples and stuff. What is this? Is this a showroom that's not open yet? This is the prison thing that they were saying the ninjas were in. The Upland After Dark. Granada Hills Supermax. I don't understand how that works. What is that? It's a shame. You see this? This is part of if you're a new person, this is part of the 3D thing. This is kind of why I think they shouldn't just turn their back on it completely, because a lot of people got their hands on stuff like this and it kind of gone. Maybe bring it back once a year for I don't know, something around Genesis. I'm just saying, don't delete it forever. Letting it go on a short term because it's not building traction is fine, but you definitely should do something once a year, to keep that 3D environment. I'm sorry, because I enjoyed it. It's just not something I could dabble into all the time. I did go to it a lot, back in the day. So I go to the shows. I remember seeing. I'm pretty sure Lily went. I can't remember the guy that did the show all the time, but I would go and watch his show back when I was doing that, and then I'd I don't know, stop paying attention to stuff for I don't know, 6 months or something like that, and kind of dabbled away from it. So we'll go over here and check this out. That's obviously something SC and KO are gonna have to look at about that property. I think that's the one they were looking at. So it's back up for sale. They probably know that already though. So let's put for sale markup, hit that, and then do that. Okay, so you can get in for a $3 holler if you're a new player, which isn't a bad jump in for 25%. It's not bad. And then if you're looking to get in for UPX, it's probably somewhere around 200, maybe. Oh, actually, it's 105. It's actually not that bad. Still a reasonable jump in for a new player. You're only getting a 5%, over market. That's not bad at all. Very welcoming. I like that they're doing that. Whoever's selling, I don't know why they're selling, but maybe they're not as interested, or maybe they bought too many, or they're offloading. They're interested in another node. There's tons of good reasons to do it. But that's all that. And let's check the data center for. Let's do Los Angeles, and let's go to their thing. Sidebar. There we go. They had some movement today, actually a lot of movement. There's some movement here too. I suspect a lot of people. Wait. Oh yeah, they're all buying. I don't know why he's getting out of the node. Let's see his market value. He's heavily invested in San Francisco and LA, a little bit of Chicago. I wonder if he found like another node or something, or I don't know, maybe he's just like divesting because he sees potential in somewhere else. It's possible, or he's just saving up for maybe uppies. It's quite possible. Definitely a good idea. So that's what the market is doing there. What else did I want to get into? And yeah, like the layer 3 things, like coming from, I know a lot of people may not believe me, but I was heavily invested in NFTs for a long time, and I'll tell you, like, the difference between Upland and just like the regular NFT market is the toxicity, for sure, 100%, because I remember how toxic it was in that environment, like the way people talked about each other. I mean, there was some good groups out there, and there was lots of rug pulls. Like, I remember I invested in it was like a game. It was going to be like Pokemon, and like you had a monster and you fought a monster, and they were talking all this jazz about it coming out soon, and they basically just did the pocket money. I don't know how much I ended up putting in. I didn't put a lot. I remember getting like 8 monsters and then lost out. But then I got these vampires. I made like a boatload on those, and a few other ones I just speculated on and traded right away. But this is more interesting than me because it's more of like, I don't know, speculating on it. This is like more of like, because I really like doing stocks too. So it's like more like I can watch the market and watch it move. And I like the way it's going. Like, even at 105, like, this is like, honestly, I don't know why he's selling for this, because I feel like in fees you probably lose that, unless I don't know, he just wants to get out because he's being pressured to build or something. I have no idea. But the whole point is like you can see the market moves. Like, if we just go here and just like hit this and go to transactions and just, you know what, we'll check Nashville since it's not as prominent. We'll just check that out. And you can see people buy, sell, swap. A lot of USD sales. Like, it happens. This is all on the 28th. And then let's check, like, I heard, like, I'm going to have to check Chicago node soon, because for some reason, when I looked up the thing, Chicago was moving for some reason pretty heavily, and I'm pretty surprised about that. I thought Chicago was gone and forgot about. I remember when Loyal Doyle was in here, he was like heavily vested in Chicago. But as you can see, Chicago is moving really well. I am highly surprised about this. I don't know if the market's just really good there. I mean, we could check it out. Let's just check out what is bringing people to Chicago. We'll use this one. Like, the USD must be crazy. Maybe that's what it is. And there's just like so much upside on yield. Because the LA market has reached a point where it's kind of like equaling out. Like, so it's like coming to the point where like you're throwing in something and you're kind of like getting the same return. Like, Like something like this, like 19% is really good. Like you probably could snipe that in LA. I don't know if that's LA. Let's just check LA's bottom line. So let's see. 19%. Wow, it's low. I don't know why Chicago's moving then. It's very interesting because you can get in lower for LA, and LA is definitely, I don't know. I just don't understand. Like my guess on most of that would usually be because the market's so low that you can get it for such a good market that you could flip it for so good that you would do it. But you can obviously get in here in some of these for like a pretty significant, like significantly good amount. Like this obviously is pricey, but you can get this one for like 18, which isn't too bad, or this one for 5, or this for 5, or this for like 489. I don't know. It's very strange. Like the market is different, but I'm just glad it's moving. I wish we would have numbers on how many players. I hope Laban does a thing on how many active players we have per day. I would like to see that so I could use Uplytics a little bit more often and maybe feature it on my show a lot more. For that reason, like because that would be something I would be highly interested in on the daily usage, because I am highly interested in what players are coming in. And my buddy did join recently. He from the post office, and he's obviously out here in Stockton, like I suggested. I don't know. I forget his name. It's something solo. I'm probably gonna pass it along the city to see if maybe he'll pick him as the new player of the week. I like that he does that. But I told him about the game, and he's somewhere in here. I forget his name though. It's something with solo. I think it's like Chewbacca Solo, or I don't know, something weird. Wouldn't be my name choice, but he's a Star Wars fan. I'm a Star Wars fan, but I don't know. This is a weird name. I don't know. But it works if you like Star Wars. So he's somewhere in here because I told him it's a good place to work this out. Like, I wonder if they're still blowing up. Let's see if they're still blowing up transaction wise. They probably are. I mean, Stockton seems to be doing some numbers. You got some more Minters here. I gotta actually probably find him on the Minters. Let me see if I can find him. I think it was Friday, so it's gonna be a while. Let me see if I can make this 100. 27, that's one day. 26, that would be Saturday, right? 24. It'd be 24. I think it would be 24 around. I don't know if this is based off my time or Pacific Standard. It would have been around 4 something, I think. So it might have been the 24th. We'll just got one more day. I might be doing it. Like, I can't remember what. I could just check. Let me just check. Let's see. Friday was. Oh, it was the 25th. Okay, 25th. Okay, so I went too far. If you want, send them a send or something like that, or I have to send them a message anyway. I'm still trying to teach them how to play the game. You know how confusing this game could be. 4:45. It would have been. That's AM though. Oh, it goes up. Okay. Would have been around here. Right? Wouldn't have been. No, wait. Yeah. I don't know why I can't see it. Oh, I'm not doing all stock then. Maybe that's not helping stuff out. I mean Pacific. I mean 25 and then 458. He should be at like the top of this next page. I don't know. I told him to send in a name. I'll get it eventually, and I'll send it over to City, and maybe we can get him a few sends to welcome him. He still has to do the missions and stuff. He's a gamer like myself, but he plays more old school stuff like Castlevania and stuff like that. I don't know. That's stuff I'd like to do on the side too. So I don't know where I'm going to check out next, but I think I might check out Chicago and see what in the world is going on. Because when I was seeing transactions moving, it was like LA, Chicago, and somewhere else. It was Chicago was definitely up there though, so I'm very surprised with that. I have to check that out. Like, none of the United States really truly surprises me because I feel like they're all going to be good, but I don't know. I just wanted to, do a video, feature the Hyde Park Ninjas, and make sure you look up, like, if you join their Discord, they do know where the sunflower thing is going to be. So that's going to like be the first living thing in Upland. So it will be the place to go to buy. So a lot of people will be visiting Hyde Park. So don't, push it out of your mind as a place to, invest and be a part of. All right. That's it. Over now.